Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for July 2nd to the 14th, July 2nd to the 6th. Nearly zone of flow is forecast across much of the nation, with weak height anomalies. Subtropical ridge forecast across the southern U.S. with a weak trough here across the Great Lakes. And you're looking at the GFS. And we come to the 6th. Here's a subtropical ridge starting to build here. That trough's pretty much gone. That's the GFS. But the rest of the models, they're in general agreement. A little bit of a trough here by the European deterministics. But overall, very weak height anomalies. The tendency for above normal heights across the nation will favor above normal temperatures across the nation. Temperatures could reach 100 degrees or more across portions of the northern Rockies and the northern plains. Rain and thunderstorms are forecast from the Great Lakes to the Mid-Atlantic. July 5th to the 9th. Here we are at the 6th. Most of the models are indicating the ridge to build here across the western U.S., but still forecasting nearly a zone of flow. Here's our subtropical ridge. And then we go through the days and we come to the 9th. We start seeing this ridge starts to really build up here, a little tendency for a weak trough here in the east. We have a trough here over the Gulf of Alaska. And we take a look at the rest of the models. They vary, but some are shown like the European deterministics. To some extent, the European ensemble is showing a tendency for a weak trough here across the northeast. So during this forecast period, I am using the the NAEFS, forecasting near to above normal temperatures across much of the nation, and I'm forecasting anomalies to be at least 8 degrees above normal. The higher anomalies be across here, lower would be across this area. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for the northwest and northern and central Rockies and southern plains. And we have above normal precipitation forecast for the Mid-Atlantic into the Midwest. We're going to take a look now at the period for July 10th to the 14th. Here we are at the 10th. Now this is GFS. Look, very amplified pattern. Really builds up this ridge here, 594 DM across the Great Basin region, trough here. That might be a little bit extreme and a little bit overdone. And then we take a look at the GFS ensembles, not as extreme. And then we take a look at the European ensembles. It builds, it really builds up this ridge across much of the nation, and especially across the southwest, keep pushing the westerlies to the north. And we look at the European, not as extreme. I think it might be a tendency for this as for the NAEFS. So we go to the end of the period. The GFS holds on to its extreme pattern, and then we look at the rest of the models. They're in general agreement. The European brings the center of the ridge to the southern plains, middle Mississippi Valley. So during this forecast period, again using the NAEFS, forecasting above normal temperatures across much of the nation, near to above normal. And our forecast anomalies be about 8 degrees above normal, mainly in the west, about 2 to 4 degrees above normal further east. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation west of the divide, above normal precipitation forecast for the southeast, the Mid-Atlantic, and the northeast. So that's a long-range weather forecast discussion for July 2nd to the 14th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.